What's going on, y'all? It's I pull up to the house or Paul. As you see, I'm doing my best SDG sub the gamer impersonation because today I'm doing similar to what he does on his channel. I'm doing a 20k VC my team pack opening. Actually watching subs videos and D Coop and Mims or Flight Mike got me into my team. I thought it was just a glorified 3-point shootout, but I've been playing it more and more, and I'm really enjoying it. So I had about 20,000 VC just from playing my career with Kenny Tyler. And I decided to buy some packs. I got some purple packs and some gold packs. I didn't buy any jersey packs. Maybe next time. As you see, first pack is gonna be a purple pack, and I get Monty Williams. Decent, whatever. Can sell him back for about 500 VC, along with some other attributes and things like that, and a court as well. Monty Williams is more known, for me at least, as the coach of the Hornets or Pelicans now. Shout out D Coop, Pelicans fan. Second purple pack we're opening up. Let's see who we get. We are bringing in Paul Mokeski. Anybody who's a fan of Grantland.com or columnist Bill Simmons for ESPN.com knows that he has a Mokeski award that he gives out for the league's top white player in the NBA. So it's pretty funny, but he's getting sold nonetheless. Next purple pack opening, we get Vincent Askew. Honestly, I've never heard of this guy before, but we'll sell him back, get 500, and try to get a gold pack or purple pack out of that. Let's see. Next one we pick up is going to be a gold pack, and let's see if we can get any players out of this. I know some guys have gotten legends. I've never gotten anything since this is actually my first pack opening. I'll tell you ahead of time, I don't think I get anything out of my gold packs, which is kind of disappointing. But whatever. I get some sweet jerseys. That Clippers jersey, even though I'm a diehard Lakers fan, that Clippers jersey is nice. I'm a sucker for white jerseys with their, with their colors kind of offsetting everything. It just looks nice. So, I might have to rock the Clippers jerseys. Next gold pack. Oh, I spoke too soon. I get a player. He's not quite a legend, but Anthony Bonner is on the team from the gold pack. I believe I sold him back as well. Honestly, I didn't keep anybody from these packs just because nobody brought anything. Here's Lucius Allen, another guy. I don't know who it is. He's silver, so we might be able to get a nice little penny, from selling him back to buy an additional pack at the end of the video. Now we're going back to the purple packs again. I don't know. I don't like to split it up too much. Here's Herb Williams. Great name, but not a great player. We'll sell him back as well. But I decided just to sell guys back just to get the extra VC to open another pack at the end. Next gold pack, Antoine Carr. I remember this dude from the Utah Jazz when I was a kid. I'm 26, so when I was a kid, MJ was still playing. They were playing in the finals against Utah, and Antoine Carr had the biggest sports goggles I've ever seen, even bigger than Kareem, from his old pictures. So, and the final purple pack, I believe, was Matt Bullard, another dude who will not contribute to my squad. He'll just, he'll be sold back for a nominal fee. So as you see, Antoine Carr, he's gone for 500. Love the goggles. Can't really use him. Herb Williams, he's gone for another 500. Matt Bullard, he's definitely gone. There was never going to be a use for him on this squad. And yeah, we got about an extra 20. We're back up to what, 30? No, 22. So we sold that, and I got an achievement. Check that out for buying 15 boosters, which is weird. I didn't buy 15 in this video. I guess my nephew might have gotten on my account beforehand and bought some stuff, but I can't see it on my team. I've actually purchased on my own players, so I don't know what he did, but big ups to him. He helped me get my achievement. So let's go. Now, as you saw, I've completed my pack opening, which may be the worst 20k VC pack opening in the history of YouTube's My Team videos. So I'll try to make it up to you guys by bringing you some My Team action in the 8th seed. I had a couple of games where some guys quit, and I got 3 wins just off that alone. If you saw my last My Team video, the odds were definitely stacked against me as I faced LeBron and Chris Paul and all those guys. But now I'm taking on a bunch of cheap players, kind of like my team. I refer to my team as the 250 VC All Stars, just because I'm pretty cheap when it comes to buying guys. Just because I don't have a lot of VC, I wanted to save VC up to buy packs to show you guys who I'm getting. And look at this guy. He's one of those guys who goes in and makes every single adjustment, which is just annoying and kind of funny at the same time. But if you lose to him, then it kind of justifies what they're doing. So I was kind of clowning this kid. I sent him a message like, "Dude, what are you doing? Let's just play the damn game." And what can you say? We'll see what happens. But if you didn't see the last video, I will link it in the description. Look at this guy again. Pauses the game immediately. Has to jack up all his settings, but he's actually giving me more time to do a little bit more chit chat before the game starts. Well, I'll go ahead and link the previous video in the description, Against All Odds, where I beat LeBron and Steph Curry and KD and Dwight Howard and all that. It was a fun video. It was a fun game. Definitely nerve-wracking as I got down big early on, but it was good. Check it out and let me know what you think. But here we go. My starting lineup, I believe, was Jimmer, Marshawn Brooks. I think I threw Gerald Green in there. My newest addition was JaVale McGee. I needed somebody long that had a little bit of athleticism that can get rebounds, because Dwight Howard, he just tore it up. He's so big and has great rebounding ratings that he just went up and got so many offensive boards. I don't remember who my power forward was. Oh, Radmanovich. You see him right there on the left, just to stretch the floor. And his JaVale McGee beats my JaVale McGee. And let's get it started. This guy had some dudes I had never heard of. Like this dude right here, McLaughlin. Oh my God. So much rage because I had never heard of this guy before. If you know who he is or where he comes from as he gets on the board with the first basket of the game, let me know in the comment section. Who is McLaughlin? I don't know. Dude was tearing shit up though. As we get absolutely posterized by T-Rob. He's really good on this game, not really good in real life. He's with Houston right now, and he's probably on the verge of getting traded again as they're trying to pick up some cap space to get Dwight Howard. Hopefully Dwight Howard stays in LA because, that's my team, like I said. Lake Show all day. As we're down 5-0 early on, and he finds that man, McLaughlin, who knocks down the tray, increasing his lead to 8. So we got to make something happen before we get blown out. How do I look? Beating LeBron and all them, but then I can't stop John McLaughlin and all them. So look at this. We're already about 2 minutes in the game, and we're down 10 points, 10-0. Our first points don't come until 2:45 left in the first, and they're by way of free throw. So kind of embarrassing. I'm making myself look bad in this pack opening. This 8 seed action is actually a slot for the 7 seed on the line if I can win this game. But I went ahead and made a few adjustments, including bringing in last game's MVP, Richard Jefferson. Sweetest stroke on the game. You already know. I actually considered buying his jump shot for my Kenny Tyler series, but I figured it wouldn't. I didn't want to do that. As McLaughlin knocks down another shot. Who is this dude? I don't know who this is. I'm kind of at a loss because dude's just been putting in work. As JaVale McGee goes up and gets the bucket. And we're cutting the lead down. We got down 10-zip early, and I made sure that I wasn't going to quit as C.J. Watson finds a little bit of space and knocks down a triple. So my advice is, unless the odds, you're just not a good player, unless the odds are just stacked against you, don't quit. Just keep playing the game, see what happens, and if all else fails, jack up some threes like I do with Jimmer for that. As you saw, we were down 10-0. We come back to make it a 14-13 game in his favor. So we finished the quarter on a 13-4 run as Marshawn Brooks comes and slams it down on our first possession, giving us the first lead of the game. So like I said, you stay and you show some resilience, and you can get back in the game just like that as Rashard Lewis comes off the bench and knocks down a 3. Now, as you watch some more of the footage, you see Austin Rivers tie the game up with a nice little layup. I wanted to talk about the NBA Finals. I'm actually recording this on Thursday night after the Spurs and Heat played, and it was a great game, man. Tony Parker is a beast. I've always been kind of a hater because I'm a Lakers fan, and they've had some great series in the past, but Tony Parker is, he is tearing shit up. I'm not gonna lie. As you see, my boy 2Coop, D-Coop's son just signed on. What's up, man? Shout outs to him as well. If you haven't seen his videos, which you should be watching me if you've never seen a D-Coop video. But anyway, I'll link him in the description as well as RJ knocks down a 3. But back to what I was talking about. The Spurs, man, they look like a well-oiled machine. They clamped down in the fourth quarter, and they just looked great. LeBron did his thing. I believe 18 rebounds. Shout out LeBron as well, man. He's the 2K14 cover guy. No surprise. He just won his fourth MVP and was just far and away the best player in the league. There's really nothing you can do about that, as Wesley Johnson, of all people, comes off the bench and knocks down his second three-pointer. Whatever, I guess. But yeah, man. The Heat look great as well early on. Mario Chalmers added some crucial minutes as we go into the half, trailing by two. Ray Allen was just looking like vintage Milwaukee Bucks, Seattle Sonics. Ray Allen, he was on fire. D Wade was whatever. You know, I'm not a fan of Wade's, and he shot a lot of ill-advised long fadeaway jumpers and pull-ups. When he first came down the court and dunked, and there's Wesley Johnson again. Whatever. I don't know where this guy. He's finding these guys out of nowhere and just knocking threes down with him. His Jimmer goes coast to coast and misses the layup. What the hell? Anyway, but yeah, the Dwayne Wade just. I don't know, man. It just seems like he's just gotten old overnight. I know he's had a chronic knee issue throughout the course of the season, especially in the postseason. But when he came down the court on the opening drive and got that dunk, I was like, oh my God, what happened? He might have gone over to Germany, you know, in the few days they had off and got that same treatment my boy Kobe got, that platelet enrichment, you know, because he just had some extra spring on that. But I don't know. The Spurs, Kawhi Leonard struggled early, but he bounced back. He played some really tough D. LeBron only had, I think he was held under 20 actually, but he had 18 boards and 10 assists, or another triple double in the playoffs. That actually moved him to third all time, I believe, in playoff triple doubles. So you know, big shout outs to the cover guy. He's very well deserving. I definitely my view on LeBron has definitely changed over the last few seasons. You know, I, among many others, as RJ knocks down another stroke, but I, among many others, was, you know, kind of like, man, he left and it was kind of weak. He left Cleveland to power up with a couple other guys. I never considered Bosh a superstar, but he was, you know, a very good player. But no, the way he's come down to Miami and just taking over that team, it's not like he's riding the coattails of D Wade. He's actually the team is his. You know, D Wade knows that. He knows that. And it's just wonderful to see how he's matured. You know, the Skip Bayless of the world, they're always gonna, you know, hate and find something to be negative about. But I'm just a fan enjoying the finals now. You know, before it was like, go Mavericks, or you know, go OKC. Even though I'm less of a fan of KD than I ever was of LeBron. I don't know. I don't like him. His overall game, fantastic scorer. You know, he does things that not very many people at all can do. But I'm not really a big KD fan overall as a player. Just to name him the second best player in the league, as everybody just kind of does. As Gerald Green makes a nice lefty layup. But yeah, Spurs went up 1-0. Tony Parker was clutch. I think as a team, San Antonio had 4 turnovers, man. That is bananas. 4 turnovers against a stingy defense like Miami. You know, Miami capitalized so much off the turnovers of a young Indiana team. It will not be that simple in the finals. I guarantee you that. As you see, Rashard Lewis turns on the afterburners that he's never had in his career. I don't care what nobody says. He's never been that fast. He jetted on all of us and dunked. And look at Wesley Johnson about to knock down the 3. Oh, thank God. Um, but yeah, you know, it's going to be a great series. I think I've got the Heat winning in 7 games anyway. You know, the same thing happened last year as McLaughlin. Who are you? McLaughlin knocks down the bucket to start the fourth quarter. But they lost the first game against OKC last year. It wasn't very convincing, but they pulled out a victory. I believe that was at home though. But you know, you just never know. Miami might come back out and just tear shit up. RJ, sweetest stroke in the game. I'm not playing. Just go out and buy him. I'm telling you, you will not be let down. You know, as the game's tied at 47 now. But yeah, you guys let me know in the comment section what you think about this finals. I think it's going to shape up to be one of the better ones we've seen in a while. It definitely won't be boring like Detroit against San Antonio back in '07. I think it's going to be a good one, or it's not going to be a mismatch. Look at Austin Rivers looking like a man out there, even though he's not really, much of anything as a pro yet. We've yet to see him play a full season. But he went out there. They gave him some pretty favorable attributes on this game. He's got rise. He can dunk all over you, and he got a nice jump shot. He's got a great release. And look at the boy, Gerald Green. If anybody's got a boost in their attributes, kind of mistakenly, it's Gerald Green. He's never been a sharpshooter, even though he's got like an 80 plus in three. He's always been a high flyer. That's no doubt. Look at Radmanovich knocking down the tray. We're starting to pull away now, 55-51. But yeah, I had a great time watching this game. Me and my youngest son, his name's Evan, and he's 7 months. We had a good time just sitting there watching the game, and he just sat there in my lap and just chilled, man, and had a good time. Look at JaVale McGee making the play as he's kind of, not apt to doing in real life. He kind of makes silly mistakes. But on here, he makes the great pass to Rivers, who knocks down the open corner three-pointer. Didn't even have Deadeye on, and he still just splashed right in his face. No homo. Shout out to Roy Hibbert for the no homo reference. And look at that. That is such cheese. He was already finishing the dunk animation before the ball came off the damn rim. Terrence Robinson, please get off his tip. He is not that great. Whatever. But there's that man, McLaughlin, knocking down another three, making it a 2-point game. We got 15 seconds left. And they're forced to foul me. Yeah, let's see. Yep, I'm at the line. And we got 12 seconds left. Rivers got a pretty simple release. As you see, they get the excellent, perfect release, knocking down the first of the 2 free throws. Let's see if we can knock it down for number 2. Splash. Excellent release, of course. It's really a simple release. So I recommend getting an Austin Rivers as well if you can, because he can contribute in a lot of ways as he knocks down just a quick 3. Oh, actually a 2-pointer. And look at that. Watch this cheese right here. We get the quick pass, and we're dipping out of here. We don't want to get fouled, especially with him with the ball. And he's not going to get any kind of chance to get a shot off now. There's less than a second left. So I'm going to get this win. Jimmer's going to knock down the free throws just like he did in the last video. That's all I need him for. Knock down open threes and to make free throws. That's what's up. We're going to get this win. Not before he gets a hilarious buzzer beater to bring him within 1, but the game's already over, so we get the W. We're going to move into the 7th seed. Congrats to us. Look at that. Just splash. That's crazy. But, yeah. Player of the game, I believe, was Austin Rivers, actually. He did some things, man. I'm telling you. He went out and was looking like a high flyer. He looked like Ray Allen hitting the threes. Buckets. But yeah, I'm going to get up out of here. This is I pull up to the house. You let me know what you think of this video. Think of my team. It wasn't as much 3-point cheese as before because I wasn't facing, 58 Hall of Famers like before. But if you're new to the channel, thank you so much for checking me out. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you. I also hit 100 subscribers recently. I appreciate that. As you see, my award is a guy named Kevin Lynch who's not going to get used. We're going to sell him back as well. But I'm getting up out of here. I got to work in the morning. I'm going to holler at y'all later, all right? Peace.